So at this point, it's pretty certain that Keyshia doesn't want to work out the issues between her and Neffy. It's pretty obvious. Neffy keeps trying, but Keyshia doesn't want to try. And just looking at this conversation on the TV, because it pretty much picked up where we left off on the last episode, it's really sad to me because Neffy really wants it to work out with her sister, but her sister doesn't want her to work it out. Doesn't really want to work it out. Doesn't want to hear nothing that she got to say. And it's like, well, why are you even here? Why are you even talking to me then? You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to give it a chance to work out, then why are you even here talking to me? You know what I mean? And I feel like it's really ridiculous for Keyshia to be acting that way. And whatever the situation is, I really don't think it's that fucking serious for her to still be mad at her sister. And you know, I had a person that was watching my video the other week when I did a review on this show, and they was talking about, boy, bye, I liked you before you started going in on the queen, well, disrespected the queen. Me telling the truth on Keyshia Cole is not me being disrespectful to the bitch at all. Because I like her music. I ain't got a reason to be disrespectful to her ass. But I'm going to call it how I see it. And how I see it is that she's being really stubborn. And she's being difficult. Because she's not trying to hear nothing that Neffy got to say. Neffy really wants her relationship. I can see it in Neffy. She really wants it to work out with Keyshia. But Keyshia not trying to hear that. Keyshia don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to go. She wanted to go back to where it was when they was living in Oakland together, when they was close, and she just wanted to be like that. But Keyshia ain't trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? Keyshia really ain't trying to do that, and I think that is ridiculous. To be honest, hold on, you guys. I think it's very ridiculous, and I think it's stupid for her to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your fucking sister. You know, anything could happen. You don't even have a relationship with your nieces and nephews. Your nieces and nephews don't even know your son. And that's their first cousin. So I don't even understand how you can live with yourself knowing that you're not going to make up with your sister. I just thought that she was being very childish and pretty much difficult to be around at that point in time. Like, I just thought it was ridiculous, if you ask me. So getting to Keyshia and Marquisha. Marquisha is having a baby. And she's loose, so that means Keyshia's losing her as an assistant because she's about to have a baby. She talks to Yvonne about how, you know, she needs someone to help her with DJ when she's on the road. But, you know what I'm saying, Yvonne's pretty much saying, well, you know, I'm too old to be running around like I used to. I can't do the same stuff I used to do back in the day, so it's going to be difficult for me. And, you know, Keyshia said, well, since Marquisha having a baby, I got to find me another assistant. And with you getting older, I have to find a nanny. But it's going to be difficult. So she gets with Daniel. And they decide to come together to try to find some nannies for DJ. And, you know, they are very apprehensive about it because of the simple fact that, you know, it's a nanny, a motherfucker that they really don't know. So, you know, anybody would be apprehensive being on the road, knowing and leaving your kid with a complete stranger. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And they talk about the fact that DJ is starting to act out because they're no longer together, which all kids do when they're used to their two parents being together, and then once they suddenly disappear, you know what I'm saying? It's like whatever, you know, they act out because they're not used to the situation, which is understandable. I mean, they're kids, so it is what it is. But it just seems like Keyshia and Daniel at this point are trying to work it out, and they're trying to, you know what I'm saying, make the situation work out for DJ as far as I'm concerned. So it was really nice seeing it. But my whole point is, I just want to see Keyshia and Neffy get it together. You know, I really like them as sisters, and I want them to get it together. But that's, y'all, that's really all I had to say about this episode. Because, you know, this episode, you know, these shows are very, very short, so it's not really much we can talk about. So that's it. That's really it for my review on Keyshia Cole, All In. The next video that I'm about to do is my R&B Divas LA review. So my head is itching, and I'm about to start washing my hair. Y'all probably gonna see the shit in the video. It really don't matter. But I'm out of here till my R&B Divas LA video. I'm out. Peace.